like this. Yeah, like that. 5. Which on your back.
This is Zechariah 11:5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, man. The so-called white man, what? We're still in the possession of the hands of the so-called white man, right? All right, and he slay us and he hold himself not guilty. Every time he kills a Jake on the street, he goes into the courtroom and he gets off. That's what happens, man. There's no justice. That's not righteousness. Trayvon Martin, what happened with that? All right, didn't that cop get off? Didn't that dude get off? That dude got off, right? Exactly. All right, now a bunch of these other cops, Philando Castro, whatever his name is, who got shot, didn't that cop get off? Yes. So every time they kill a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, they get off with it, man. They get off. There's no righteousness. There's no justice. Word just means righteous. All right? Go ahead,
And they seldom say, blessed be the Lord Yahawah, for I am rich, and their own shepherd pity them not.
Yeah, they said thank you, Yahawah, for giving them into our hands. All right, and our shepherds pity us not. Who's our shepherds? Jesse Jackson. All these big time guys that are sold out to the so-called white men. All right, they don't pity us not. They don't give a damn about us, man. They're not telling you that you're Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, that you're the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. They're cooning for the so-called white men. They don't care nothing about you. All right, they don't care nothing about you.
This is Psalm 73:7. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than their hearts can wish.
See, their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than their hearts can wish, man. They have the whole damn kingdom in their hands, but still they want more, man. Still they want to keep taking from these other nations. They want to be setting up these false flags and going and stealing from other nations. Newsflash, that George Bush thing with the Twin Towers were blown up, that was a go over there to steal oil. Okay? That was a setup, false flag, and it destroyed all you damn people that were up in that goddamn Twin Tower. Ultimately, it was of Yahawah Shem Yahushai, the judgment. All right? But that was a news flash. They have more than their hearts can wish. And the heart is your mind. Right?
This is Psalm 73:8. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression.
Yeah, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. Because when they come up, they go, oh, no, you're still not oppressed. You're just as free as I am. That's what they say. You talk about slavery, they go, listen, slavery is done away with. Slavery is over with. No, nigga, we still being slaves. We're still in slavery. And then they say, oh, you just as free as we are. No, we're not free. Okay? So they're wicked. They read that again.
In Psalm 73:8, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression.
They are corrupt.
They speak lawfully.
They are corrupt. All right? What does corrupt mean? They wicked as hell. They do wicked things, man. Speaking of oppression, man, when we speak about oppression, they go, oh, the hell with that. You're not oppressed. And they speak highly, too, which is proud. Lofty. Okay?
He was a drug dealer.
Yeah, he was a drug dealer anyway. You know?
He was in a gang.
He was in a gang anyway. You know? Our people are still oppressed here in this land, man. And that's just simple and plain.
This is Psalm 71:10. For mine enemies speak against me, and they that lay wait for my soul take counsel together.
but my enemies speak against me. And our enemies are always speaking against us, man. Who's our enemies? You other nations. You other nations are our enemies, man. The Lord deals with nations in the Bible. All right? You Edomites, you Ammonites, you Moabites, you Ishmaelites, you Elamites. All of you are our enemies. The main enemy that speaks against us is the so-called white man. That's our main enemy. All right? Deep in his spirit, he know. Just like we know. Go ahead.
Verse 11. Seeing Yahawah have forsaken him.
Seeing Yahawah have forsaken him, man. Most High don't care about you devils. All right? He don't give a damn about you devils. Okay?
For my enemies speak against me, and they that lay wait for my soul, they counsel together, seeing Yahawah have forsaken him. Persecute and take him.
Persecute and take him. They say that what? The Most High don't care about the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. We can do whatever the hell we want with them. We can destroy them. Their power don't care about them. That's basically what that's saying right there, man. We can do whatever the hell we want to them. Their power don't give a damn about them. Okay? What's his name is Yahawah, and his son's name is Yahawah.
For there is none to deliver him.
For there is none to deliver him. They said there ain't nobody that's going to deliver them out of the hands of this oppression. They don't think that Yahawah's going to deliver us out of here, man. That's really in their mind what they think. They really think, these devils really think that our power is not going to deliver us, man. If he did it with many different other captivities, what you think about this one? This one going to be far greater than the Egyptian captivity that we was in. This deliverance is going to be a deliverance like no other. And Yahawah is coming to kill, man. And he's coming to deliver his elect. Know that.
This is Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
God, the Most High rides on his own. All right? Most High rides on his own. There's no other God but him. Okay? All these other gods you mentioned about, Buddha, Allah, all of them don't exist. They ain't nothing but idols. They ain't nothing but the moral thoughts of a man. All right? And the workmanship of a man's hands. That Buddha statue was built up by them gooks, man. Okay? We're going to bash you slanted our gooks in your head, man. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 41. If I wet my glittering sword and my hand take hold of judgment, I will render vengeance to my enemies, and I will reward them that hate me.
What is that glittering sword? That's an ICBM missile. That's what the Most High got planned. The Most High's plans is to destroy Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, which ought to be destroyed. All right, this place don't have much time left on it, man. That's why he said, if I wet my glittering sword, a missile, 200 million missiles, matter of fact. Let's just put it that way. All right. You got more?
I will make my arrows drunk with blood.
I will make my arrows drunk with blood. An arrow is what? A missile. He gonna make it drunk with blood by how many bodies is gonna be out here burned alive. All right? What are you guys doing?
And my sword shall devour flesh, and that with the blood of the slain and the captive from the beginning of the revenges upon the enemy.
My sword shall be what? What did it say? My sword shall be
I
what?
will make my arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh.
My sword shall devour flesh. Go right to 14. Go right to Zechariah 14 and 12 verse.
This is Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague.
And this shall be the plague. Read on.
And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahawah will smite all the people that fought against Jerusalem.
He's going to smite all the people that fought against Jerusalem. Now, Jerusalem is a people before a place. And you looking at Jerusalem, they standing amongst you. Matter of fact, they're around you every day. Read on.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. That's an ICBM missile. That's an intercontinental ballistic missile, which North Korea has built up, Russia has built up, ready to go. Read.
And their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Their eyes shall consume away. This is going to melt everything. Everything going to get melted. All right? Your dreams, your aspirations, all of it is gone. All right? Including your flesh. All right? Give me any more than that, is that? That's it. Now give me Isaiah the 54th chapter, I think it is. It's about the 16th verse. All right?
It's Isaiah 54. 54 verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire.
All right. Keep going.
And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work.
And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. What is his work? To destroy Babylon. And that instrument is an ICBM missile. And he put it in the scientist's mind to create these missiles, man. That's his work. He want to do bodily harm to America, man. America is what? The word means bitter. That's what the word America means, man. This is a bitter place. Right. All right? Give me Jeremiah 50 and 25.
This Jeremiah 50 verse 25. The Lord Yahawah have opened his armory.
The Lord Yahawah have opened up his armory. What is his armory? Those missiles, baby. ICBMs. They beautiful too. I can't wait till they touch down here in America. I see a lot of people melt. Go ahead, keep reading.
And have brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
Brought forth the weapons of his indignation. All right? Indignation is what? Righteous anger. Okay? The Most High is righteous. Go ahead, read.
For this is the word of Yahawah of old, in the land of the Chaldees.
Land of the Chaldees, which we consider as America. This is the land of witchcraft. All right? This place is nothing but witchcraft. Okay? All right? Now go, anybody got something else? Anybody got something they want to bring up? Give me the book of Revelation, the 9th chapter, and about around, give me that 15th verse. Actually, no, give me the 14th verse all the way down, all right?
It's Revelation.
14.
It's Revelation 9 and 14.
Okay.
Saying to the 6 angels which had the trumpet, loose these 4 angels which are bound in the great rivers, the great river Euphrates. And the 4 angels were loose in which were prepared for an hour, and a day, and a month, and a year, for to slay the third part of men.
Third part of man is talking about the so-called white man, the sons of the wicked. All right, you got 3 classes of men. Sons of men, sons of the wicked, sons of the righteous. All right, read.
And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. 200,000.
That's those missiles, those ICBMs. All right, looking to do bodily harm to this wicked ass country. All right, read.
And I heard the number of them.
Okay.
And thus I saw the horses in the vision.
Now this ain't talking about no damn horse with a head on it, man. The horse is talking about a missile. The word horse means power. And the ICBM missiles have power in them. And they also got fire and brimstone. So a lot of people don't understand. When you look up the word fire and brimstone, it correlates with a missile. All right? Read.
And then there sat on them having breastplates of fire.
Now, a horse don't have a breastplate on it. You see a physical horse walking out here with a breastplate on his chest? No, it's talking about a missile. Move. Go ahead, read, brother.
And of descended and brimstone, and the head of the horses where is the head of lion.
The head of the horses or the head of lion. When a lion bites your ass, don't it hurt? But that's not what it's talking about, a physical lion. It's talking about a missile. Because the missiles have what in it? Warheads. Warheads. We'll come over here. Go ahead, I'm going to break this down. Go ahead, break this down.
And out of their mouths issue fire and smoke and brimstone.
Out of their mouth issue fire, smoke, and brimstone. What did I tell you that fire and brimstone is? I told you that's in a missile. All right? That's what's going to do it to this country. All right? And many different other places around the world. Especially Israel. Israel going to get destroyed. That got to be cleansed. Tel Aviv, there ain't nothing but some gay shit going on over there. All right? Read.
By these three was the third part of men killed by fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths.
The so-called white men. They're going to be destroyed. Right along with 2/3 of our people. They're going to all land in that lake of fire together. That's what the book is talking about when they see a lake of fire. It's not talking about a goddamn, how can I say this? It's not talking about some goddamn place you go down to hell and burn it, man. That lake of fire is talking about right here in those ICBM missions touch there. All right? That doesn't in purgatory. All right? Read.
For their power is in their mouth and in their tails. For their tails were like unto serpents and had heads, and with them they do hurt.
Had heads and they do hurt. Those missiles, they do hurt. And the serpents, and the reason why he said it, they look like a serpent because he couldn't explain it a better way in those times. John couldn't explain it a better way in those times.
Yeah, when you look at that smoke trail that comes out the back of them missiles, they look like a serpent coiling up. You know what I'm saying? When a missile lands, you see what I'm saying? It talks about that lake of fire right there. That's that nuclear cloud that's gonna come. Okay? That mushroom cloud. You see what I'm saying? Because what comes out of a nuclear missile is that element, uranium.
Yeah, uranium.
Okay? And that's on the same level as fire. Okay? It's just more concentrated.
Right with that. Now this comes to Isaiah 34:7. We still in destruction, right?
And then get Zephaniah chapter 3.
Yeah. My phone is already trying to get flash on, so the bond is right.
You said what again?
Zephaniah chapter 3, starting at verse 8.
So Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 8. It says, therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey, for my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation,
So
even
that,
all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
so, exactly. The whole earth is going to be devoured by the fire of the Lord's jealousy. Okay? That physical fire is dealing with those missiles. You see how complacent these people are? Woman came fast. Hi, boys. You see how complacent these people are? So they're not worried about destruction. They're not worried about what's getting ready to come to this place. The only thing that they're worried about is whatever attention that they can get, or whatever what's the word? Or whatever entertainment they can get. All right? Fire and brimstone is coming to this place.
Isaiah 34:1. Come near, you nations, to hear and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. For indignation of Yahawah is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies.
Woo. That fury upon all his armies. I'm talking about going back over to the land of Jehoshaphat, man. Yahawah. Because when all the day of judgment goes down, guess what? They all gonna be over there fighting, but guess what? They all gonna get destroyed.
Right.
They all gonna fall, man. All these nations are all gonna fall. All right?
He has utterly destroyed them.
He has utterly destroyed them.
He has delivered them to the slaughter.
Delivered them to the slaughter.
Their slain also shall be cast out.
Their slaves
Yo,
shall be
I
cast
love
out.
that bandana. When I see the
And
bandana,
their stink
can I
shall
take a
come
picture
up
with you
out of
guys?
their cave carcasses.
No?
And their mountains shall be melted with their blood.
And their mountains shall be melted with their blood.
And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved.
I'm telling you about your destruction. That's what's going on here.
And the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
And the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. That's that mushroom cloud. The ICBM missiles is what makes that happen.
And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth from the vine. Woo. And as a fallen fig from the fig tree.
And he compared it as a leaf falling from the fig tree. You know when the springtime come around, or wintertime come around, I should say, and leaves start falling off the trees? That's how all these armies are going to fall. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
For his sword shall be bathed in heaven. What? Those missiles are going to be flying off in the air, man. All right? Go ahead.
Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse, the judgment.
Idumea, that means, that's the Greek way of saying Edom. All right? Your real name is Yahawah. Ishashua, wasted away is he. The red man. Okay?
Verse 6. The sword of Yahawah is filled with blood.
The sword of Yahawah is filled with blood.
It is made fat with fatness and with the blood of lamb and goat, with the fat of the kidneys of rams, for Yahawah hath a sacrifice in Basra.
I mean, all these people are going to be sacrificed. They're all going to be destroyed.
In a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
In the land of Idumea, which is America, Babylon. Babylon is the daughter of Babylon. Now, Babylon means confusion. Because isn't this a land of confusion? Homosexual can do what he like. He got rights. Okay? Go ahead.
And the unicorn shall come down with them.
Yup.
And the bullocks with the bulls.
Yup.
And their land shall be soaked with blood.
Your whole structure, the way it's set up, it's all going to be taken down by Yahawah to the outside. Everything that they set up, gone. Okay? Right.
And their dust made fat with fatness.
And their dust made fat with fatness.
For it is the day of Yahawah's vengeance and the year of recompense.
It's the day of Yahawah's vengeance and the day of recompense. Recompense means what? To pay back. That's what the word recompense means. Go ahead.
For the controversy in Zion.
For the controversy in Zion, Yahawah. It's a monument. All right?
And the streams thereof shall be turned into pit.
America's going to be turned into dust. Right.
And the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pit.
Shall become burning pit. Everything is going to be on fire. This place is going to be burning, burning, burning.
It shall not be quenched night nor day.
Nobody going to be able to put this place out.
The smoke thereof shall go up forever.
Smoke thereof shall go up forever.
From generation to generation it shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever.
There ain't going to be nothing in here in this land, man. This land going to be dry as hell. Everything's going to be gone. The only thing that's going to be left is some dog creatures. That's the only thing that's going to be left. Humans are not going to remain here. All right? All right, you can drop that.
This is Psalms chapter 110, verse 3. It says, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. In the beauty of holiness from the womb of the morning, thou hast the dew of thy youth. This is Psalms chapter 110, verse 3. It says, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power.
Guys, that means in the day of our ascension, we're definitely going to be willing. All right. After all the hell you done put on us, all the terror we've been meditating, we're gonna be gladly willing in that day. All right, to put that hell upon you.
This is Micah 3 and 4. It said, then shall they cry unto the Lord, but he will not hear them. He will even hide his face from them at that time, as they have behaved themselves ill in their doing.
Exactly. All right. You 2/3 have not a prayer in hell. All right, from escaping this destruction that's going to come, because we're going to be knuckling down on you too. All right. When that time of our ascension comes, when we're given that spiritual power, we're going to be knuckling down on you 2/3 as well. Especially you nigga bitches. All right.
This is 2 Ezra 7 and 49. It says, for what profit is it unto us if there be promised us an immortal time, whereas we have done the works that bring death?
Exactly. What profit us? Read that again.
2 Ezra 7 and 49. It says, for what profit is it unto us if there be promised us an immortal time, whereas we have done the works that bring death?
Exactly. So it's because to be immortal, you know what I'm saying, means that you cannot die, basically, without overcomplicating things. All right? So how can we do the works that bring death and then expect, you know what I'm saying, and then expect a reward of immortality?
It says, and that there is promised us an everlasting hope, whereas ourselves, being most wicked, are made vain. It says 2 Ezra 7 and 50, and that there is promised us an everlasting hope, whereas ourselves, being most wicked, are made vain.
Are made vain. Okay? And how are we made vain? Do those wicked acts, man. That's how we were made vain. Do those wicked acts.
Vain just means empty. That's all that means. Empty.
Verse 51, and that there are laid up for us dwellings for health and safety, whereas we have lived wickedly.
Oh, no, he's right. He break it down. Exactly. Do that again.
So 2 Ezra 7 and 51, that there are laid up for us dwellings for health and safety, whereas we have lived wickedly.
God, they are laid up for us dwellings of health. You see what I'm saying? Health and what's that scripture say?
Safety.
Health and
Yes.
safety.
Yeah, so basically, you know what I'm saying, in the kingdom, we're gonna dwell in safety, you know what I mean? We're not gonna have to worry about, getting pulled over by Esau, getting shot, getting beat down, you know what I'm saying, getting taken to court for child support, being laid off from our jobs, catching all types of illness, and things that basically harm us, and depression. We're not gonna have to deal with those things when we have our kingdom, which is the kingdom of Israel.
Right.
We're not gonna have to deal with those things anymore.
God, though we live wickedly, all right? Because remember, the scripture said that there had to come a falling away first, man. Okay? So guess what? We had to go through what we're going through. All these acts had to be committed so that we would appreciate what we were going to get in the kingdom, okay? If we didn't have our asses handed to us, we just grow in pride. We wouldn't even be able to appreciate the kingdom then, okay? We had to suffer cursing to appreciate blessing. All right?
And furthermore, the people make up the kingdom. We are the kingdom. We just going to get the physical place. All right? What?
So verse 52, it says, and that the glory of the Most High is kept to defend them which have led a weary life, whereas we have walked in the most wicked way of all.
This way here, way we walk in the most wicked ways here. How? Praising other gods, man. That's the main thing in Jake. Jake can tell you, man, listen here, we'll take a rock and we'll worship that, man. We walk in some wicked ways here, man. Not following the law, statutes, and commandments. Not doing anything, man. Eating all types of abominations. Killing your brother. Stealing from your brother. Doing all types of acts, man. We walk in some wicked, wicked ways, man. All right?
Read Revelation.
All right, it says, verse 52, 2nd Ezra 7 and 52, and that the glory of the Most High is kept to defend them which have led a weary life, whereas we have walked in the most wicked way of all.
Fine. All right? And that's dealing with the elect. You see what I'm saying? Even the elect have walked in all these wicked ways, okay? We were once in the world ourselves, but we were chosen out of the world, okay?